you guys make fun of me. I know Pat Bev is already gone from the Lakers, but it still didn't stop me from getting this jersey customized at the Lakers team shop. It's sad for me, but they're doing so well, so bittersweet. In today's video, we're gonna compare two Nike Swingman jerseys. One straight from Nike, straight from the manufacturer, which is this LeBron James Classic Edition, and then one from the Lakers team store that got customized. I got the Pat Bev version, right? But basically, I knew it was customized because when you get it from the Lakers team shop, it took forever. It took like 4 to 6 weeks. It's probably like around like 4 to 5 weeks. It took a while and it finally got to me. Essentially, we're just gonna see how they stack up and see if there's any differences between the builds and just see how the custom route opposed to the retail ready. And if you haven't seen the video where I go over like understanding the risks of getting a custom jersey, I'll link it somewhere up here. But you know, with custom route, it could either be hit and miss depending on who makes it or what materials they have, or if they outsource it to a third party, it may not be as good as the retail ready. So this is from the Lakers team shop and they might have outsourced it, who knows, but when you put your name on it and you sign off on, you know, the company that's maybe the third party and you put Lakers team shop still, if it's bad, you're kind of part of the problem because you signed off for this third party to do it. But let's just get into it. The first thing that I wanted to see was the weight. So they're both size larges. This one's from the team shop. We got Nike retail here. Both pretty much the same weight. So in that aspect, pretty much the same. The collar, they have that kind of like thinner on these Classic Edition on the collars. So they both had the same thing. So what they probably did is have a blank jersey and just customize it. So let's go ahead and feel and see if there's any differences on that build. All right, so here we got it side by side. And off the jump, you can see that 21 has a little more shimmer than the 6. So it could possibly have a different material, but let's look at the sponsor patch you got here, the BB Go. The one thing I don't like about how they did it is it feels like you can catch the edge. So if I run my finger across, you can hear that. Like you can catch the edges. It feels like, I don't know, I feel like they didn't do a really good job when it comes to heat pressing that, since it's customized. Pretty much Nike. There's always gonna be little slight variances. You can see on the retail ready, it's a little more space here, right here. I mean, I think that's just a variance when it comes to like the manufacturing. But Lakers, let's go Lakers across the chest. Looks the same, right? I mean, I would think the blanks already have these on and then they just customize these. But when I was taking a look at this, 21, just look at the coloring. It's very slight, but this is a little lighter and it has that shimmer to it. So look at that. It's just a tad bit lighter. So when you look at it side by side, it just a slight difference. So you see it here, same color, retail ready. And then jock tags, pretty much standard things that they just pretty much produce. But that, actually, let me see if we can run my finger across. Like, it just seamlessly goes across here. It's like snags. It's like, maybe because it's thicker, it sticks out a little more. I think that's maybe the thing. Like, you can catch the lips on it, the little edges that you won't do on these. And that's the front. Then we got the backside. So the backside of the customs are all gonna be customized, right? You can see like the color here, it's shimmery on that colorway on the left side than the retail ready. So James, it's like a little more matte finish. You can see that here. But let me see. Pretty much same rubberized texture, but there's some shimmer on this one. So I guess it depends if you do like that type of deal where it's a little different, but you know, some people might like this shimmer. But yeah, I could just look, finger gets caught there, so I can really catch these edges. thicker though, which I do like, but it's just like not flush. Dang, it's getting caught. Oh, it actually gets caught here, but it sticks out a lot more on these right here. Not bad, but I don't know. It just depends on what your perspective is, but look at it. A little shinier on this side and kind of matte finish there, but at least they did the curve right. I like how everything's spaced out. But that's the back of the jersey. At the time of purchase, I knew getting a custom jersey, these risks may happen and these small little details get overlooked and just aren't the same as retail ready ones, but luckily I wouldn't say wouldn't care too much, but it doesn't bother me as much. So I knew that you could tell this one is gonna be blank. Like this one's already on here, right? The Lakers, then they're just customizing the number in the back and the front and the lettering as well. So came out a little thicker, 2 shades different, slightly. I mean, for most people, you probably don't even notice it. But for me, you could see up close especially, it's like, oh, it's a little bit 2 different shades. And then also thicker numbers, which I do like, but like the numbers aren't as flush as the retail ready ones. Like that's the one thing that kind of bothers me, because like it feels super flush on this retail ready one. Like you can't even catch an edge. Like your fingers go across it seamlessly. Here, I mean, I feel like you just get it caught once and it could maybe deal damage to it, but I don't know. I do like the thicker numbers, but you can catch the edges. So I don't know if it's riskier that way, but we'll see how that goes in the future. But you know, I did like that there was a little shimmer to this, but you know, it's just different materials that they use compared to getting it from the manufacturer. And then when it comes to the team shop, you're gonna get the sponsor patch. I didn't like how they kind of did this sponsor patch. Feel like I can catch the edge on this one a little more, so a little sloppy on the workmanship. So that's the risk when it comes to getting the customized parts. So if you aren't into these and you're OCD or just very particular about your jerseys, these custom routes, unless you ultimately have to, I suggest maybe staying away, because if these little details do bother you, then yeah, it's gonna be tough to like get a perfect jersey. And it's honestly a little disappointing, just because you know you're paying a premium price, especially with the team stores. They upcharge for just putting on a patch and customizing it, and if you get sloppier workmanship, it can be annoying, especially on the authentic runs. I've seen some sloppy customization, and yeah, you don't want to be paying a crazy amount to get crappier work. So it's just one of those things. Yeah, what do you guys think? I've seen some bad customizations in the past. I've seen it in the Lakers team store as well, but you know, luckily with this, I don't really care. I mean, I think it's still nice, but if this peels off, I'm gonna be pissed off. But yeah, what's your experience with this Lakers team store? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, thanks again for watching, guys, and on to the next video. Woohoo!